Alrighty, I just got done doing really a way cool workout, the hip and knee and lower back opener workout. And it was really good. My hips are so relaxed and loose and flexible right now, and it feels great. But I've had an idea in my mind about the push-ups that I've been doing. This goes out to, actually, I'm going to say, first of all, September is the one who mentioned doing a push-up tutorial, which who am I to teach anybody how to do push-ups? Hello. But also to Norm, of course. All my shout-outs go to Norm. He's the one who started doing 100 push-ups a day. And when he started doing it, I thought, well, I've got to try it. And I've been doing 100 push-ups a day for a few weeks now, probably a month, maybe longer. And I have gained in strength. I mean, check out. Look at this. Look at that gun. Wahaha, wagga wagga. And I'm getting some definition in my deltoids. And I mean, look at my shoulder muscles. Pretty amazing stuff. So I'm impressed with how fast my upper body has developed and strengthened. And push-ups is what's doing it. So first, to talk about the muscles of the push-up. I started doing push-ups because I wanted to do something about my angel wings, because I do have them. I got guns and I got wings. So when you do a regular push-up, you are working your pectoral muscle. I'm sorry, your tricep. This is your tricep. This is your pec. You are working your pecs, your triceps, and your deltoids with regular push-ups. Okay, also, there's some smaller muscles that you use called the serratus anterior. This is the little muscles that are right here that you see on people who are ripped, who are really chiseled, and you can see there are little strips of muscle right here. That's the serratus anterior. And the coral brachialis, which I love because it's the armpit muscle. Look at the definition in my armpit right there. That's the coral. It's a very small muscle, the coral brachialis, but I got it! I got it! And of course, with every push-up, you're working your core, especially if you do DDP, slow burn push-ups. If you want to work your triceps, bring your hands closer together. If you want to work your deltoids, do your down dog push-ups, which I will demonstrate. If you want your pecs to get worked, this chest muscle here, your hands should be wide and your elbows should be out from your body. And if you want to work your core, do any kind of push-up and just, do dynamic resistance through your whole body. It's much more core-oriented if you do them on your toes than on your knees. Now, I can do 1 or 2 push-ups in a row, slow burn, 3 count, on my toes. Those are the only kind I can do on my toes yet. I can't do it yet, and someday I will. Now, this is how Dallas teaches it. You get into plank, and you just tense every muscle in your body, and you go down for a count of 3. Oh, guess what? Dallas's 3 count push-ups are way more than 9 seconds, just so you know. So you go down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right? I can do that on my toes. Did you see that? Then you go down again. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. And down all the way. All right. So that is the one push-up that I can do on my toes. But when I do my 100 push-ups, I modify, and I keep it on my knees. Oh, I wanted to show one thing, too. If you do your feet further apart, you have a broader base for your plank push-ups, and it's a little bit easier. Okay. When I do my 100 push-ups a day, I do them in sets of 25, and I'm on my knees. See? The whole weight, this takes a lot of weight off of your chest, and you can do it a lot easier. And you just do 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now, I wanted to show the one that I thought was intriguing for doing the triceps was doing diamond push-ups. Now, how fitting is that? Because, hello, put your hand in the sign of a diamond, the diamond cutter sign, and put them down in front of you with your feet, with your forefinger and your thumb touching. And I'm going to try this. This is the first time I've ever tried this. This is supposed to really work the triceps. Here we go. 1, 2. Wow, look at that. Okay. I'm not going to do slow burn. I'm just going to count. See? 1, oh, baby. 2, oh, 3, oh my gosh. 4, 5. Okay, yes, that was working my triceps. Another way to get your triceps worked is to keep your elbows close to your body. 1, 2, etc. Oh, stretch it out. Oh. All right, now, every time I do a set of 25 push-ups, I start with down dog push-ups. Down dog push-ups work the deltoids, and I'm starting to get some guns right here. My biceps are looking pretty powerful, and I wanted my deltoids to start having definition. So I found out that shoulder push-ups start in down dog. You just get in a good stretch, like this. Am I doing it right? And then you lower your head to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so every set of 25 push-ups starts with 10 of those deltoid push-ups. And I wanted to show you another really cool thing that I can do. We were talking about this in chat. Whoops. We were talking about this in chat a couple of days ago, clapping push-ups. I'm going to see if I can do them. I did one off the desk at work, but in those I'm kind of in a stand-up position, although I really am working. Again, the deltoids get worked for those ones quite well. But I'm going to try a clapping push-up. It'll be modified. Here we go. Gonna ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Down, up. Oh! Down, up. Pretty good for a fat lady. Okay, let's see. Oh, we talked about the feet being broader apart for a better base, and putting your fists down. Rob talked about this. Rob, this is your shout out, boy. I'm horrible at shout outs, so forgive me, but Rob talked about wrist adaptations for because when you're holding your weight up by your wrists and pushing it and straining, you need to take care of your wrists. Putting your fists down straightens out that wrist. And I found out on the internet, you also are strengthening your forearm muscles when you use your fists. And it's the same thing. You can keep your elbows close for triceps. 1. Or you can put your arms a little bit wider and go out for your triceps. Anything you can do on your flat hand in push-ups, you can do on your fists. One thing I found when I was doing a lot of my push-ups on my fists, I was getting pretty dry, rough patches on my knuckles. But really lathering them with lotion helps that a lot. So there is such a thing as Hindu push-ups, very similar to what Dallas has us do when we go from down dog up into cobra. So I'm going to try one. I've never done a Hindu push-up. You start in down dog. You go down and end in cobra. Whoa! And then back up again. And then down. Whoa! And up in cobra. Oh my God. Okay, one more. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. So wrist exercises too. Again, stretch them out this way, stretch them out this way. Somebody had a tutorial on Team DDP Yoga website about it. Put your wrist so that you want to touch your pinky to your thumb as close as you can without touching it, and really strain them and stretch them down and out. And then this. This also, oh God, that feels so good. After push-ups, do this. Hells yes. And then the other side. Stretch it out. And then I wanted to talk about stretching. After a set of 25 push-ups, I can really feel it all the way through my whole upper body from, you know, my elbows all the way across both shoulders. And so when I get done doing a bunch of push-ups, I generally try to do a little bit of chest opener. Like diamond cutter would be a perfect move after push-up. And then so I'm not going to get on my feet, but stretched up, you know, do your diamond cutter. Of course, this should be on your feet, but I don't have enough camera lens to do it. And just, you know, open it. And you can do eagle arms. For eagle arms, you come in, you put your right elbow on top of your left elbow, and then you try to get your palms to touch. This will stretch out the back, the upper back over the shoulder blade. Oh, this is such a good stretch. And of course, whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side. So left elbow on top of right elbow, and make your palms touch. And anyway, so I wanted to talk about one more thing. Now, I demonstrated doing a slow burn push-up on my toes at the beginning of this, and I can do that in every workout that has three count slow burn push-ups. I do on my toes, not my knees. But it didn't start out that way. This is how I started getting the strength to do a full bore slow burn push-up. I started out on my knees into a plank with modification on my knees. Okay, now I'm going to go down for 3. 1, 2, 3. During the 3 count, while I'm down in crocodile, up on my toes. 1, 2, 3. Back down on my knees, and up, 2, 3. Now, after I'd done that a few times, I finally developed the strength to just do a slow burn push-up, you know, all the way on my toes. But it started out on my knees. I'd get down into crocodile, and then I'd lift off my knees for 3, and then back on my knees and back up for 3. And that's my secret. I don't know how anybody else is going to do it. When I started this, I couldn't do a single push-up. I couldn't do a single push-up even with modifications. My arms, my upper body has never been strong until recently. And now I'm doing 3 count slow burn push-ups, fully on my toes, no modifications. And the reason is because I started with modifications at my level, and that is the great secret of this program is you can do what you can. You start with what you've got. You build it slowly. Even down dog, which is my favorite yoga position, it opens up your shoulders and it builds these muscles that are in your upper body, and it stretches your back. Down dog is just an awesome pose. And push-ups are wonderful for developing strength. And now that I'm getting some guns, and my wings are developing a little bit of, there's some muscle underneath that. Guns, wings, that's me. That's my push-up tutorial. Talk to you later.